Hello, my name is Yachter and welcome to another video, where today we are giving our first impressions about a new character introduced in Marvel Rivals, specifically The Thing, and why I'm in love with him. The Thing, or Ben Grimm, is the newest Vanguard hero to be introduced to the Rivals roster, with a base health of 700. You might notice his 1-star difficulty rating, we'll get to that in a bit, but before we get into the abilities and why I love his playstyle so much, I just have to give it to the voice actor playing him. I think the Thing, here's the thing. I actually think the Thing has really good voice work, like honestly. Remember that 1-star rating? It shows in how simple Ben's kit is. But don't be grim, it still allows for some pretty explosive plays. Now his basic attack is simple enough, dealing 2 hits of damage. Although if you combine it with your other ability, Stone Haymaker, you can shred a support easy enough with the right combo. His dash ability is where it gets interesting. Yancey's Street Charge gives Ben an additional 200 health and charges into battle. I will note that steering this thing can be very wonky. I certainly haven't mastered it myself, so please don't try to be making any dangerously tight turns. Now, as a Jeff main, this hurts to mention, but Yancey Street Charge counters Jeff. You can't get swallowed. So, now when the charge finally ends, it creates a little AoE that prevents mobility abilities. Say that 5 times fast. The wording of this isn't very clearly defined on the wiki, but it basically prevents anyone on it from being yanked by Spider-Man or yeeted by Sue. Embattled Leap really ties everything in together in my opinion. Using this ability on an ally humps them.
Hey, baby Susan, forgive me, I was just bricked up over there. What about HR?
Which grants them a temporary shield, giving them 50% damage reduction with a set of only 2 charges at a time. It gives you a choice on how you want to play. Sharing your shield with a diver or support, or be more defensive and giving your shields to the other tank or supports. My only problem with the shield is that it ends way too fast in my opinion. Not only is it free mobility on a tank character, but you could also reach insane vertical heights with this, and it's a pretty short cooldown as well. And I wanted to quickly mention the ultimate ability real quick. Aptly named, it's clobbering time. Great line, by the way.
It's clobbering time!
It actually just creates a small little ripple effect in front of you, which bounces enemies up into the air and then back down again and then stuns them. So it doesn't deal that much damage, and it's also very temporary. It could just be my personal bias or my personal inexperience, but I really don't think that this ult is anything to write home about. If anything, the passive ability should just be the ultimate. It does have its purpose though. I foresee it having a purpose of just like, I don't know, locking in a choke point extra well, making sure you apply a lot of damage thoroughly. And upside is that the ult is fairly easy to get. I see myself getting it at the very least maybe 3-4 times each game, roughly like a 10-minute game. So I feel confident in that you'll be able to spam this a little bit, but it's definitely not the most powerful ultimate. Then we have the best part about his kit. Ben is immune to crowd control effects. As you can see, this counters a lot. By far, it should be the only reason why you pick Ben in a high echelon situation. Now, I'm not saying he's bad, but I don't know about his comp viability. We'll just have to wait and see. Make no mistake, when people come to appreciate the Thing, it's gonna be for just abusing that passive and making sure that Spider-Man's day is just a little bit worse with you around.
Fly me to the moon!
Alright, right off the bat, Invisible Woman has the best synergy with the Thing right now, and it's not even close. With help from Sue Storm, Ben gains a temporary heal buff with some overheal on top that constantly gets refreshed when taking damage. This, combined with a 50% damage reduction that the Thing can give to himself and anyone, he will have done more than prove himself as a formidable beast on the front line. Lastly, the downsides. So far, the biggest thing holding the thing back is his range. His place as a melee fighter with melee range holds him back and makes him look like a chump compared to Iron Fist. But it's not about the damage.
It's about sending a message.
Secondly, and I've touched on this before, but the controls for his dash attack are very wonky to me. There's no easy way of making a precise dash every time, but it could just be a skill issue at the end of the day. And thirdly, his shield duration. I could totally see it being the way it is right now due to balance reasons, but it feels weird giving such an insane shield for like 3 seconds. To me, the thing is the Jeff for Vanguards. Let me explain. If you've known someone who's never played support, they've likely seen this cute little dog thing and at least tried him out for a few games. The thing has a simple but appealing kit, and just like Jeff, he has a lot of potential to become very annoying. People always say that Vanguard is a boring or confusing role, with each tank having very diverse playstyles and purposes. I believe the Thing, aka Ben Grimm, is a great introductory character to get someone to main Vanguard, because the core of his playstyle is to purely cause a lot of pressure, to give the distractions that your flankers need to do their job, and the heart of his playstyle can be found in almost every other Vanguard in this game. Video's not over. I just want to do 2 things. Firstly, I just want to plug my streams. I stream most nights on YouTube. I either play Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes or Marvel Rivals. I just go hang out with the community and have fun. So if that sounds like fun to you, please go ahead and join. I would love to see you. And secondly, ReactBot. So ReactBot, are you like a fan of the Thing coming to Marvel Rivals?
I hate to bring gender into this, but women deserve to be respected.
Yes, queen.